Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MDHL season number 5. Action and play here. January, actually I'm watching February now. February the 4th, if I recall correctly. As we have live play coming here today from the Rockville Sportsplex in Rockville. It's the MDHL Games of the Week, featuring today the Bladerunners in white against the Stingrays 2.5 in orange. I'm your host, Seth Chan here. Just getting settled in here to call all 3 games today. Shot on goal, saved by the fill-in goalie here for the Stingrays, Jason Stetler. As we get started here on one of 3 games today here on MDHL Network. Alright, getting started here. Sean the face-off is Sean Fallsbinder. Sean gets it out of the zone. Back to Josh Kump. Josh waits, puts it in the zone now. In deep where Pat Bray for the Stingrays has it. Pat Bray now to Sean Fallsbinder again, who comes out of the zone. Sean in the zone. Poke checked away nicely though by Simon Cantor. And now it's Dan Klein for the Bladerunners in white. Klein gets around Pat Bray. Loses the ball though as Fallsbinder now has it for the Stingrays. Sean now waits. Comes around his own net. Starts the rush the other way around. All the way across to Ann, who gets in on sides. Cassidy Proctor for the Bladerunners, in deep in her own zone. Trying to get the ball here, as she does. Clears it, back to the point, out of the zone. And neutral zone play here, controlled by the Stingrays, who will dump it back in. Josh Cup now for the Bladerunners, will dump it out of the zone. Pat Bray in his own zone now. Not much action here so far. Only 1 shot on goal so far, I believe that was to the Bladerunners. As now coming back in the zone, Nick Mosier in. Has a player to his right, shot. Actually a pass goes wide, deflected wide. Now it's Jenny Payne in the corner. Nick loses it to Sean. And Sean F comes out 3-on-2 now. Sean in the zone, comes around, loses the ball. A nice poke check by Andrew Grant. And Jen Payne now the other way around to Dan Klein. Dan will dump it in. Stetler behind the net, plays it around. Jen Payne gets to it first though. Severing pass is blocked away, and Ann gets out of the zone for the Stingrays. And now in deep in here, coming around, Matt Goldstein. Ball comes out and back out on the zone. No icing is the call by referee Tom Van Haren. Our referees today are Tom Van Haren and Marcus Gallion. They're calling the games today as I am in the booth today, calling the play-by-play. Andrew Grant now chips it out to neutral zone. Pat Bray gets it. Controls out again. Andrew Grant, Simon Cantor. Cantor will shoot it on goal. Pulled aside, the blocker side by Jason Stetler. And Pat Bray now has it. Pat Bray, pass did not go through. Hit the player, opposite player, and went right back in the zone. Andrew Grant from the point now. Shot, good save, rebound is loose. Pulled aside though. And now Andrew Grant will pinch in for the Bladerunners. Early pressure so far, the Bladerunners, who got the first 2 or 3 shots on goal. And Pat Bray, again, can get it out though. And now it's Mike Finley to Ann. Ann's got Mike, but she can't get the ball across to him. Nice play there by Andrew Grant. Ryan now for the Stingrays. Nice shot coming up for Mike Finley. Shot goes wide though. Great chance from the deep side area. Did not hit the net though. And the ball comes around to Jen Payne, who will kill it out of the zone. Back in. Stingrays were temporarily offsides. Now they're good. Well, apparently they are ruled offsides. Apparently Mike Finley did not get back on sides. It's ruled offside. The draw will come out of the zone to our lower front here, where Tom Van Haren in his white helmet, concussion-proof helmet, is going to drop the ball here. Tom drops the ball down. Around it goes. Dumped in. Andrew Grant will chip it back into the zone where I believe it's Tommy Carroll actually. Tommy Carroll, one of the Carroll brothers who plays in our league here, had it. Now it's Barr filling in for the Stingrays. Almost had a 2-on-1, but nice play by Josh Kump. He'll kill out of the zone, but out of the play, the draw will come back into the Bladerunner zone on that errant clear. So far, I don't believe the Stingrays have a shot on goal yet. At least 3 shots on goal for the Bladerunners. No score with about 4 to 4.5 minutes gone in the first period. In MDHL, we have 4 periods, 4 12-minute periods, so lots of action here on a Wednesday night here. Draw neutralized, punched in deep. Andrew Grant waiting. Simon Cantor on the net to Josh Kump, trying to get the ball out of the zone. Nice play by Bob to pinch in though. Just can't control. Now here comes Simon back. Simon 3-on-2. Comes in. Nice play by Tommy Carroll. Get the ball away from him. He's going to go back now and try to find his own defensive partner. He can come around and chip it out. And a partial break almost for Mike Finley. The ball couldn't quite get there. Dan Klein dumps it out to Simon Cantor. Simon now the new captain of the Bladerunners, because the previous captain, Rob Riker, and Lindsay, his girlfriend, have moved now to Colorado. Their last game was this past Wednesday, so we want to wish Rob and Lindsay all the best of luck in Colorado, as Simon now takes over the helm here for the Bladerunners here in Maryland. Now Barb controlling the ball here. Pass almost gets through to Ryan, but no dice there. Jason Block puts it behind the net. Ryan now again. Barb has it. It's now controlled by the Stingrays. Barb behind the net. Nice by Cassidy Proctor to come in here and beat Ryan the punch here. Dave Altshuler cannot keep the ball in though for the Stingrays. Ball comes out. Simon across to Dan. And Dan comes in. And there was a whistle. There was no whistle, I believe. I think it was an inverted whistle. And there it is, a shot on goal right there. We all thought it was the whistle. There was no whistle. The whistle came from the actual other side of the court here, as we have soccer going on the other side. All the players thought the player had frozen dead. They fooled me as well. I started moving the camera as well, but no harm done, as we have a draw now to Jason Stetler's club side here. No score, 5:45 to go in the first period between the Stingrays 2.5 and the Bladerunners. Stingrays 2.5 are, I guess we're going to call it the team that came around from the original founding father Stingrays in the DCHL. Puck punched out of the zone, the ball came across. Nick Mosier can't get it in. Sean Faulkner, shot on goal, goes wide. Matt goes through the rebound shot. It's blocked away by Josh Kump. Now coming in is Sean, shot on goal. Good save there by Jason. See what the rebound was. Went to his stick side wide in the corner. Controlled by Goldstein. Goldstein now waits. Pinched in by Pat Bray. Now there's a little cycle game going on here. Matt trying to get a pass out. Waiting. Back to Pat, the point. Pat cannot keep it in. Jen Payne comes across. Nice play by Jen there. Pushed by Pat. No call made there. Jen has a centering pass. Almost got across to Dan Klein. But nice play by Scotland to break that up. Now Pat Bray in the corner now. Back to the point. Kept in by Andrew Grant. Faulkner now behind his own net. Will try to come around. Get a play started for the Stingrays 2.5. Early play so far favoring the Bladerunners, but there's no score here. Matt Goldstein chips it, but can't get it out. Kept it by Nick Mosier, who turns around. Shot, saved by Jason Stetler. Rebound is loose. Dan Klein can control. Severing pass does not get through. And Matt now to Sean. Sean comes around. Oh, almost around, but not quite. Lost the puck. Kept in by Jen Payne for the Bladerunners. And Scotland will clear it out of zone. Now it's Nick Mosier here. Nick Mosier, neutral zone play here. Matt Goldstein in. Matt Goldstein triple team, gets through though. Ball trickles out of the stick. Centering pass, Sean almost got there. Couldn't quite have the connection there as well too. The ball comes out of the zone here. 4 minutes to go here as the action begins to pick up here in the first period. No score between the Bladerunners and the Stingrays 2.5. Cassidy Proctor now to Wendy. Across. Pat Bray misses on the play though. Scott Lee will bail him out. Scott punches it almost out. No, kept in. Still in and now finally out. And Matt Goldstein tries to turn the play around. No dice there. And right back to Scott Lynn who chase it down here. So in the corner, Scott Lynn is there, waiting for an opportunity, being forechecked by Wendy Jason, which we can't barely see here. But Scott's got the ball there. Kept in by Simon Cantor. Shot on goal, deflected wide by Pat Bray. Lynn again will clear down the ice. That could be icing if he gets the goal line in time. And it is ruled icing by referee Tom Van Haren. The play will come back in Stingray zone to Jason Stetler's stick side, I believe. 3:08 left to go here in the first period. No score. We'll be back momentarily here with the remaining part of first period 1 here on your MDHL DCHL network. All right, folks, back here with part 2 of period 1 here in our first game here. Stolen by Mike Finley. Here he comes on a breakaway. Semi-break, shot, save, and controlled by Jason Blogg. Good play that by Jason. The ball was in his 5-hole there. He squeezed it tight enough and the ball did not trickle out. As Mike Finley used his speed to break away for 2 defenders, break through the defenders actually, and had a great shot on goal there. So that was the first real dangerous shot by the Stingrays 2.5. Draw now, lost by Ryan of Stingrays. Severing pass, almost deflected to Ryan by Cassidy. Ryan now has a chance. Ball on net, it will stay there. and it'll be a face-off coming to Jason Bogg, the fill-in goaltender's left-hand side. Both goaltenders for the teams today are either hurt or not here today. Jason Bogg filling in for the Bladerunners, who normally plays for Dark Knights this league. There's Stetler filling in for Stingrays 2.5, who normally plays for the Barbarians, who you will also later on tonight as well too. The player now back in the Stingrays zone, defensive zone. Nick Mosier waiting, taken by Tommy Carroll of Stingrays. Now it's Ryan waiting, gets the ball out to Cassidy, who now controls for the Bladerunners. She'll dump it in for Nick Mosier. Nick Mosier almost got the pass across Simon Cantor, kept in though by Simon, but now Barb has it over to Mike Finley. Finley comes up there and offsides all the Stingrays as Ryan was in early before Mike got the ball across the line. So draw will go out to the glove side outside the zone for Jason Bogg here. Ryan and Simon on the draw here. 1:22 left to go in the first period. Still no score. Draw one, punched in. Mike Finley in. Cassidy has the ball back though for the Bladerunners. In the corner, still there. Cassidy and Mike still battling for it. And now as we see here, coming across, Mike Finley has it. Shot, actually more of a pass, didn't get through. Mike has it again though. Controls, shoots high and wide. Cassidy now trying to get the ball out of her zone. Ryan steals it. Ryan now waiting. Plays suckle game with Mike Finley. Less than a minute to go here in the period here. As Ryan has the ball now, shot. Blocked away. Barb has it on the other side. Her shot on goal. Knocked away by Cassidy Proctor. Brian, now it's actually Barb and Dan Klein. Kept in by Tommy Carroll, who punched it deep in the zone here. Good cycle here by the Stingrays. Barb centering pass. Oh, what a play by Barb there. Excellent play by Barb. A great steal, a centering pass, and a one-timer by Ryan, who beats the goaltender Jason Bogg, who had no chance there. Great play by Barb to Ryan. And just like that, with about 18 seconds left in the first period, it's a 1-0 game. Excellent forecheck there. A great 2-minute cycle there by the Stingrays. They got the final turnover, created the forecheck, got the centering pass in. A great play by Barb there. And Ryan was able to finish it on a nice shot from the deep spot area. Wide open too. And there you go. The final 18 seconds kicks off in the first period here. A late goal by the Stingrays by Ryan, from Barb at least. 1 assist from what I know. And at the end of one period, we have the Stingrays with the 1-0 lead over the Bladerunners here. Shots on goal coming here quickly from Marcus here. Shots on goal were 10-7 Orange. You had it there, folks. It was 10-7 Orange, which is the Stingrays. We'll be back with period number 2 momentarily here on the DCHL Leagues Network. All right, folks, back here with period number 2 action here. Again, a late goal with about 18 seconds left in the first period by Ryan from Barb for the Stingrays. Gives them a 1-0 lead here. Period 2 of action starting up here. Again, we have 4 periods of action here at MDHL Network, so 3 more to go here. As referee Marcus drops the ball. Controlled by Simon, back to Andrew Grant, who will chip it in. And the forecheck game begins for the Bladerunners here. Trying to get the ball deep in the zone here. Scotland has it. He punch it out. He does. Comes all the way back in. Played out by the goalie. Kept in. Nope. Temporarily, but not all the way in. And now Pat Gray will try to punch it back right into the zone for the Stingrays. Matt Goldstein chasing the ball, actually lodged in the net area. So it'll be a draw. I'm not sure what draw it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be outside the zone. Yes, outside the zone here with referee Tom Heron here. Actually going to go across to the outside of the Stingrays defensive zone. Across to referee Marcus, who has the face-off here. Dan Klein and Sean Fausbeiner, won by Sean. Full check away, however, by the Bladerunners. Now the ball is loose. Scott Lynn running with Wendy to get the ball. Punched out to Matt. Matt all the way across. Nope. Yep. Back at you to Sean Fausbeiner. Shot on goal. Saved, I believe, by Jason Bogg there. And around the net it goes to Simon Cantor for the Bladerunners, who will punch it out of the zone. Pat Gray with a nice play and to keep the ball from going deeper. Across to Ann. Now to Sean. Sean can't keep it in the zone though. The ball comes out. And now back in. No icing is the call here. With 10:40 left in the second period here. The Stingrays up 1-0 on a late goal in the first period. Shot! And does that go in? I could not tell. I heard something there. And the answer is no. No goal ruled here. I heard a pipe there somewhere, but the referees ruled that it did not go in. We are going to talk about it though to make sure, just to verify. Tough close call there. I'm not sure what happened overall. And the final ruling is going to be no goal. No goal. Apparently hit the outside the post. Draw will stay to Jason Boggs' left-hand side here. So 1-0, no goal rule there. Now a shot by Matt off the draw. Does not connect. Scott Lynn trying to support. Shot goes wide and pitches in. Hand pass allowed. Shot now by Sean Fausbinder off the hand attempt cleared by the Bladerunners. Was wide and frozen by Jason Boggs. So draw now will be to his stick side. Here at the second period, it's going to be Nick Mosier and Sean Fausbinder. The draw in the corner here. Nick, can you get it out of the zone? The answer is yes to Pat Bray. Pat Bray now in his own defensive zone. We're trying to start the process up here. Stolen by Nick Mosier. Here he comes. Nick comes across and a shot on goal. And it's a good save there by Jason Stetler. Good play by Nick Mosier and a nice play by Pat Bray to make sure Nick was okay as he had come across and I believe he tripped up accidentally on his legs. No call reserved, no call made. And good play by Pat Bray to make sure that Nick Mosier was okay in that instance as well too. So the draw will now be on the side of Jason Stetler, the goalie for the Bladerunners. I'm sorry, goalie for the Stingrays actually. Draw kept in nicely by Cassidy Proctor for the Bladerunners. Scott Lynn now have to get the ball out of his own zone. Around it comes. Ryan can't get it out. Tom McKenna punches it in on goal. Now it's Scott Lynn again behind his own net. Around the front, Jesse Payne has it now. And Pat Bray will clear it out of the zone. And the Bladerunners are offside. They have to wait for the ball to come out of the zone and wait to clear. In this bad time, the Stingrays have the ball and the goalman crosses the way as well too. Now Cassidy in her own zone. Behind the net she comes. Cassidy Proctor gets it out, but kept in by Ryan. Waits. Now across nicely to Mike Finley. Now to Barb, but the ball didn't get there for Barb. Shot by Ryan. Saved by Jason Bogg. Good play there by that line of Ryan, Barb, and Mike Finley there. Creating some more pressure for the Stingrays. And now it's Simon Cantor all the way across, right behind Dan Klein though. And Bob with a nice back check comes out the zone and puts it right back in here. Bob has been playing very well today in the first period. A lot of aggressive play, but clean. And there's a great play there by Bob again. Centering pass. That's two more centering passes. Now Pat Bray for the point. Saved by Jason Bogg. Now it's Mike Finley back to the point of David Altshuler. His shot gets stopped though. Simon Cantor the other way around. He can't get around Pat Bray though. And the ball will be punched right back in by the Stingrays here. So again, Barb has played very well. Creates a good pushing pressure. And here she is again as we speak here. Her shot on goal. Save, rebound, save. On the third rebound. Nice play by Cassidy Proctor. Empty net there. And she stopped Ryan twice to get the ball across there. So great play by Cassidy. She blocked two shots from Ryan into the empty net. Again, a great forechecking job by the Stingrays. Barb to Mike to Ryan. And that time Cassidy saved a goal there for the Bladerunners actually in this case. So now Ryan on the draw with Nick Mosier. Back cross out of the zone. Nick speed comes around with Tommy Kelly. They both can run though. So Nick and Tommy are right there together. Nick controls the ball temporarily. Tommy will the nice forecheck and back check to help to get the ball away from him. Nice battle there between Nick and Tommy. Ball is punched out of the zone. That's going to be possibly icing, but it's waved off because it was deflected off icing. No icing is the call here. And Andrew Grant now has it. Andrew Grant all the way across. Stolen by Sean. Here comes Sean, 3-on-2. Shot is blocked though by Andrew Grant. Barb on the rebound though. Beck gets in deep. She waits right across the floor. Mike Phillips will have to go back and chase it down with Cassidy Proctor in the area as well too. And Wendy Jason cannot get the ball out though. Pat Bray kept it in. Pat turns around. His shot on goal blocked away by Andrew Grant. And now Cassidy Proctor comes the other way around. Cassidy in the neutral zone will dump it in. And Simon will chase. She goes up on a line change here. Tommy Carroll now in his own zone. To Barb, who cannot get the ball out. Nice play by Nick Mosier. Wendy to support. Nick has the ball though. Nick all the way to Simon, who's got a shot on goal from a bad angle. Good save by Jason Stetler. Now Nick Mosier trying to keep the ball in the zone. Around comes and out of the zone. Here comes Barb with Sean, with Matt. Ball is loose, controlled by Josh Kump. And now back in the zone of the Stingrays where Tommy Carroll has it now. Tommy, Sean, his shot on goal blocked from the neutral zone area. And Andrew Grant will chip it down the ice. And there'll be no icing. Actually, there will be icing called. Icing is the call here by the referee. They judge the fact the player on defensive end to have a chance to make a fair play. As a result, icing is the call. The ball will go all the way back into Jason Boggs' zone here for the Bladerunners. on his glove side. 5:20 to go here in the first period. We'll be back momentarily here with period number 2, part number 2 of period number 2 actually on the MDHL network. All right, back with part 2 of period 2 here. Another withdraw and a win, a shot and a goal. That was pretty quick here off the face-off. Sean Faulsbinder right to Matt Goldstein, who shot, I believe, beat Jason Brock to the stick side. And just like that, it's now 2-0 Stingrays. Another great shot off the face-off by the Stingrays. The second shot this game to generate from a face-off in the offensive zone. Matt Goldstein this time puts it in the net. And now the Stingrays are up 2-0 here. Second period of action here. Jen Payne dumps the ball in. Trying to get some offs going here for the Bladerunners here. Across. And goalie Stetler plays it to Scott Lynn. Nice play by Scott to get out of the zone. Put aside by Cassidy. Offsides of Bladerunners. And now onside. Nick Mosher comes around. Nick waits. Loses the puck to Sean Faulsbinder. Sean Faulsbinder, who had the assist on that goal on Matt Goldstein. Loses it to Jen Payne. Good play by Jen Payne to Dan Klein. Great shot by Dan Klein. A great play by Jen Payne, but save was made there by Stetler, who came out of the zone to Matt Goldstein. Matt now waits. Deeper in the play here. Matt goes all the way across and back. And now Matt Goldstein neutral zone to Ann as he chips it in. Cassidy Parker has a good forecheck by Ann to create the pressure now for the Stingrays. Matt Goldstein will punch it in deeper, but Ann will chase it down. She tries to center the pass, but it's nicely blocked by Josh Kump. Loose puck in front. Nick Mosher has it. Kept in the zone by Matt Goldstein. Comes around. Shot coming. Good save by Jason Block there, probably with his leg pad there. His right leg made that save there. Kick out save there. And Matt Goldstein has it again. Matt waits. Down to Ann. Actually, the dump in pass to Ann didn't quite connect there. David Altshuler now will cycle the ball around to Matt again. Nice tackle play by David and now Matt. Centering pass to Scotland, who pitched in, but the ball hit his skate, his foot actually, and Sean Faulsbinder now comes in the zone. There are 4 players deep in, actually all 5 are deep in beyond the slot for the Stingrays. Really pitched in that time, no one was able to counter for the Bladerunners. Back to Sean, his shot, save, rebound is loose. Good control by Ann. Good pressure here by the Stingrays, the 5-man cycle. And now finally, not kept in though by Sean Faulsbinder. Sean waits, all the way across to David. David waits patiently, centering pass, blocked by Josh Kump. Can he get out of the zone? The answer is no, he's still there. Josh being double teamed here. He's going to ball across the net here. Stolen by David. Now Cassidy gets it back. As the Bladerunners just get the ball cleared, still can't clear it. Finally, Josh Kump gets out of the zone. A very big, long, deep shift here for the Bladerunners in their own defensive zone. Lucky that to be down 3-0 right now. Matt Goldstein centering pass does not connect here. Wendy Jason waits. Wendy patiently comes back in the RO zone. Space and time all the way across to Dan Klein, who's got space and time of his own to make a play here. Dan is in deep. Scotland watches it from the corner here for the Stingrays. Dan back to Nick Mosher. Nick shot, goes wide. Wendy the rebound, saved by Jason Stetler. He'll hold on to it here with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-0 in favor of the Stingrays here, as the Bladerunners try to get their first goal of the game here. That was close, but not a great angle shot on the rebound by Wendy Jason. Draw is now won, neutralized, and taken out by the Stingrays. Cassie will dump it back in the zone, where Pat Bray will come across all the way to Simon Cantor, who controls the neutral zone for the Bladerunners. Simon now all the way across to Mike Finley. Punched back in the zone by Wendy Jason. Pat Bray will chase it down for the Stingrays. Pat waits. It's out of the zone. Nice play to Mike Finley. Cassidy's there though. Mike tries to get around her. He does, but doesn't have the ball. Punched out by the Bladerunners. And now Tommy Carroll has it. Tommy Carroll for Stingrays coming down the area here. Tommy comes around. Tries to get the ball punched into the offensive zone for the Stingrays. It does come through, but kept out by Cassidy at the last second. Now Tommy will put it back in. Andrew Grant loose to Barb. Barb now comes in deep. 3-on-2 here. Barb centering pass. No, not that time. Barb waits again. Second centering pass is blocked away. And Cassidy will clear to the corner here. Battle between Ryan and Simon. Won by Ryan this time. Shot on goal. Save. Rebound is loose. Barb has it. Behind the net. Looking for Ryan in the slot area. His shot is flubbed. Tommy Carroll from the point. Shot is, errant. Hit him. Bladerunner player, and came out of the zone as Pat Bray now controls the Stingrays. Pat Bray chipped in, around to Mike Finley. Mike Finley now. Nice play by Cassidy to get the ball away from Mike Finley. Chipped up and down, played by Jason Stetler, so there'll be no icing call here. With 15 seconds left of the period here, 2-0 in favor of the Stingrays. Trying to hold on here for another 13 more seconds here. Now Barr coming back in the offensive zone. Simon Cantor out of the zone, and it's going to be offsides, and that will do it here for period number 2. End of 2 periods of play. It's the Stingrays 2.5 2 and the Bladerunners 0. The goal of this period, I believe, came from Matt Goldstein from Sean Fosbinder. Shots on goal coming up here from Marcus. There we go, 12-6 in favor of the Orange, which, if my math is correct, makes it 22 to 13 in favor of the Stingrays after 2 periods of play here. Back with the 3rd and 4th period of action here on the MDHL network. Alright folks, back here, getting ready to start for the 3rd period of action between the Stingrays and the Bladerunners, Stingrays 2.5. Our first of 3 games here on the MDHL network. We'll see if my voice holds up for 3 games in a row, as I am the backup play-by-play announcer for the DCHL network. As the team switch sides here, Marcos getting ready to set the goal here. Sean the draw against Simon Cantor apparently. Shots on goal again through 2 periods, 22 to 13 in favor of the Stingrays. And they have a 2-0 lead on goals by Ryan and Matt Goldstein. So, period number 3 of action here. Simon Cantor on the draw with Sean Fosbinder, won by Sean. Comes around and can't keep it in the zone though. Sean have to retreat, get it back in the neutral zone for the Stingrays. He does to Scott Lynn. Scott all the way across. Dumped on zone. Jason Block puts it aside. Good forecheck by Ann to put pressure on Andrew Grant in the corner here. And back to the point. Shot by Tommy Carroll is wide. Behind the net, Matt Goldstein and Josh Kump battle. Matt has it now. Matt waits, looking for an opportunity here. Matt in the corner. What will he do here? He's going to go behind the net to Sean. Sean comes out all by himself. Shot, save, and goes over the net. Sean now centering pass. Almost got to Matt Goldstein, but no dice there. Across it goes. Now Matt. Back to Sean. Sean again has space and time to come out in front, but this time not too much time. Shot back to Matt Goldstein is blocked actually. And another good pressure cycle here. Sean Fosbinder comes out now. Ooh, almost on a backhand, almost went in, but it was wide. Another great job of the Stingrays here to cycle the ball and get some great chances of opportunity here. Steal by Sean. Shot goes wide. Rebound comes all the way out to Andrew Grant. That could be icing here on the Bladerunners, and it is. And icing very much needed because the Bladerunners were actually scrambling in their own zone of turnovers, and the Stingrays were poised to take a 3-0 lead if that ball wasn't iced by the Bladerunners that time in this case. So now back in the zone with Dan Klein on the draw with Sean Fosbinder. Draw 1, but then punch out of the zone. This time no icing. Stetler now being pressured. Tommy Carroll has the ball now in his own zone for the Stingrays. Out of the zone it comes. Matt Goldstein across. Had turnover by Mike Goldstein. Nick Mosier has it now. Nick now off the turnover. Great play by Nick coming in. Shot. It actually punched aside by Tommy Carroll. Matt now the other way for the Stingrays. Try to get it over to Sean. Did not connect. In the corner now. Matt loses it to Wendy. Wendy now waiting for a shot. Shot on goal there by Sean Fosbinder. Saved aside by Jason Blog. Sean Fosbinder controls the ball again though. Sean back to the point. Kept in by Scott Lynn, and now punched out of the zone. Ruled icing, but on crease, so it's going to be waved off here as Tommy Carroll chases it down here. Tommy will call it up all the way around here. Tommy now comes in. Dan Klein now waits. Nope, no chance there. There's almost no pressure here by the Bladerunners. Finally, out of the zone it comes, but again, the Bladerunners don't have possession. Not a lot of possession time for the Bladerunners here. As they're scrambling to actually keep the ball out of their own net and try to have a hard time getting zone pressure here on the Bladerunners so far in this game. Ball punched out of the zone. Behind his own net is Josh Kump. Josh comes across to Dan Klein, to Wendy. Back to the zone, but again, there's no pass there by Wendy again. The runners aren't connecting any passes together as well. And as a result, a lot of counter game on the Stingrays, and they're dominating the position timing battle as well too. Now, Simon Kenter comes in. Simon a spin on break. Oh, almost a nice play to get the ball in the net, but not much of an angle there. Now behind the net is Pat Bray. Pat waits, looks for space and time, and will punch it back out of the zone to Andrew Grant, who will punch it back it in. Now Mike Finley comes in. Mike to Barb. Barb comes in. Waits, centering pass. Nope, it actually goes behind the net. Cassidy Proctor will punch it out back to the point to Wendy, to Simon, who's got a breakaway here. Simon semi-break, shot, good save, rebound is loose, and rebound still on the floor, and finally frozen by Jason Stetler there. Great play by Simon, got a shot on goal. The rebound was standing there, but unfortunately for Simon Kennedy, he didn't see it in time, and by that time he did see it, Stetler was there to pounce on it with David Altshuler for the Stingrays as well too. So draw will be on Stetler's glove side here. Mike Finley with a nice play, get the ball out of the zone. Cassidy trying to get the opportunity here for the Bladerunners. Mike Finley now back in, punches into Ryan. Ryan waits, cannot get the ball in the zone. Now Jen Payne and Dan Klein 2-on-2. Jen loses the ball though. Ryan counterattacks to Mike Finley. Almost got the pass across to Ryan, but didn't work there. Now Ryan does have the ball. Mike Finley shot on goes wide. Bob was there for the rebound, but didn't get to her stick though. Rebound shot now. Second rebound shot and a goal. The third rebound shot, she went in as Bob put the ball on net. Rebound came loose to Ryan, who was there all by himself, and he put it in, I believe, the 5-hole of Jason Blog. And the second game again comes through for the Stingrays 2.5. They now have a 3-0 lead. That goal should be Ryan from Barb, from Mike, from what I know.
Ryan from Barb and Mike.
It's 3-0 now in favor of the Stingrays 2.5. Ryan now on the draw. Pat Bray is up and in the zone. Andrew Grant in his own zone. Today the Bladerunners have missed a couple of key players here. Sean said the normal goalie is not here, and also I don't see Boris Senator up here, one of the star players as well. So they're missing a couple of key players here. They got a shot on goal that time. Now Mike Finley all the way in. Mike shot, great save by Jason Blog, but the rebound, no one was there, and empty net again for Mike Finley, who lifted it behind the goaltender on a breakaway chance. Good save initially by Jason Blog. The rebound was loose, and no one was there to take the rebound away. Mike Finley put the rebound back in the net. Just like that, it's now a 4-0 game as that line strikes again. Ryan, Barb, and Mike Finley. So 4-0 now with 5:50 to go in the third period of action here. Scoreboard dominated right now by the Stingrays. The Bladerunners trying to get the pressure going here. Dump in the zone and chipped in. Now it's Andrew Grant has his own like Josh Kump. Josh, nice play by Ann, with a nice steal by Ann. Centering pass, good play by Ann again. Oh, nice play by Matt to Sean. And that was put aside, I believe, by Jason Blog here. A great play by Ann, the females for the Stingrays on the offensive floor, creating some magic with their forecheck and nice passing plays as well too. So those would be my number 1 and 2 stars so far. Will be Barb and Ann so far as we saw here. Now Sean behind his own net. Actually, come out behind actually the goalie here. Centering pass comes out to the point again, kept in by the Stingrays. Pass to Sean Falsbinder. Shot goes wide. Sean has it again. Rebound shot, save, goalie's down. Wendy tries to clear it, and she will finally clear it. That might be icing here. The camera gets stuck on the cords here. No icing is the call. The ball did not get the goal line. Icing is waved off. Andrew Grant now in his own zone here. With 4:30 to go, third period. 4-0 Stingrays. Sean Falsbinder comes back in all over again. His shot is deflected wide. Matt Goldstein will chase it down in the corner here. Matt Goldstein. Corner work here, out of our peripheral vision here. Pat Bray, back in neutral zone play here. Nick Mosier now comes in. Nick Mosier waits, centering pass. And she goes back to the point here. And now 2-on-1, and that could be offsides here. I'm not sure. Nope, no offside is ruled. And Josh Cull punches back out for the Bladerunners here. Tommy Carroll Neutral zone play for Stingrays. Tommy Carroll comes in across the line to our far side. Centering pass. Nice play by Cassie Proctor, who's played well here for the Bladerunners. And she'll help punch the ball back out of the zone here. Pat Bray will dump it in the zone. And Josh Kump will chase it down. Forecheck by Pat across to Cassidy. Cassidy waits. Gets away from Ann. Behind her own net. Out of the zone. And Dan Klein has a chance here. Nope, he can't beat Sean Fosbinder though. As Dan Klein will have to give the ball up to Sean Fosbinder's speed here. Shaw will turn around his own zone all the way across to Matt Goldstein. Matt now to Scott Lynn. Scott Lynn comes in the zone. And the corner here. And centering pass to Scott Lynn, but nice play by Jason Block to get his goalie stick there in the way. Another centering pass. Kept in the zone, but finally out. That should be icing on Dan Klein, the Bladerunners, and it is. And the ball will come back into the defensive zone here for the Bladerunners with under 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. It's the Stingrays 4 and the Bladerunners 2.5. We'll be back here momentarily with the rest of period number 3. All right, folks, back with period number 3 here. Second part of period number 3. We've got 2:35 to go here in the third period. The icing has been waved off here. Dave Altshuler running with Nick Mosier. Nick Mosier has the ball. Beats it. Altshuler waiting for a player to help support him. Turns around behind the net. Centering pass. No one there. And Ryan will come back out of the zone. Willie, yes, comes out of the zone to Mike Finley. 2-on-2. 3-on-2. Mike Finley now all the way across to Barb. Barb waits. Centering pass. Loose in the front. Hold down to by Jason Blog on the loose ball. As the draw will be now to his glove side here. 3-on-2, centering pass didn't quite get there. As Jason Blog made the save and tossed on the centering pass to keep the play in the zone for the Bladerunners in their own zone here. Drawn out, controlled by the Bladerunners, shot on goal. Punch out, and Jen Payne will go all the way down here with 1:40 to go here in the third period. Jen waits, been her own net. Looking for Nick Mosier. Centering pass to Nick. Connects, shot, save, rebound, loose in the crease area. Comes out to Barb. She can't get the ball out though, temporarily. Ryan will get the ball out though to Mike Finley. Mike across, 1-on-3. Mike waits. Turns around, gets some help here. Nice play by Simon Cantor though. Simon Cantor with a great play to get the ball away from Mike. Now he counterattacks for the Bladerunners. But his play is short-lived as he loses control of the ball. And Barb now waits in the corner here with Cassidy. Puck goes all the way across, controlled by Simon Cantor. His shot goes wide. Scott Lynn clears out of the zone in the neutral zone area. No ice is the call. And now Simon Cantor comes back in. His shot is blocked. Nice by Simon Cantor. Can he get around Scott Lynn? The answer is no. Dan Klein tried to tee up, but the ball didn't get to his stick. Now it's 3-on-2 the other way around. Ryan to Barb, who will now run down the corner, chase it out. Ryan will go to the net here. Barb waits. Nice play by Jen Payne to help out here. Stolen by Mike Finley. His pass or shot is wide. Ryan now again trying to control the play. Back to the point, kept in but not in the zone by David Altshuler. Nick Mosier now trying to counter back in return. Nick waits all the way across to Dan Klein. And Dan Klein will now have to chase the ball in the offensive zone here. Obviously he's very tired, but doing all he can to keep the pressure on here is Dan Klein. Now it's Mike Finley the way around. Mike to Barb. 2-on-1 developing here. Barb, nice pass to Mike Finley. Shot, a great save by Jason Blog. Rebound shot. Another save by Jason Blog. And that will do it here. Furious action here. A great play by Mike to Barb, who returned the pass right back to Mike Finley. Shot was saved by Jason Blog. Mike couldn't lift it. Rebound shot also was saved by Jason Blog. And at the end of 3 periods of play here, it's 4-0 in favor of the Stingrays 2.5. They dominate play so far. They dominate position time so far. And I'm sure they've dominated shot on goal as well too. So let's see what the shots on goal are. Third period here. Shots on goal. 13-6. Orange is the official call here, which makes, I believe, 35-19 in favor of Stingrays 2.5 at the end of 3 periods of play here. We'll be back with the fourth and final period of this game here on the MDHL DCHL network. All right, folks, fourth and final period of action here in this first game of 3. I'm not sure if I have enough voice to call 3 games, but I'll certainly try. Already losing some of the voice here after 3 periods of play here in the first game. 4-0 Stingrays. Starting the fourth period of action here. icing penalty. If there's icing by the Stingrays this period here, they will be penalized with the illegal icing call actually, because of our rule here in the MDHL, DCHL network, where if you're up by 2 goals or more in the last period of play and you ice the ball, it's considered delay game icing as well. Pat Bray now in his own zone. Tries to get the ball out of the zone, he does. Pat comes across, dumps the ball in the zone deeper as he chips it himself. Nice play by Pat on a coast-to-coast rush here. Josh Cup down the corner, chips it back out. Andrew Grant back to the point here. Out of the zone it comes. And that's Sean Fosbinder now with the ball in his own zone. All the way across to Tommy Carroll. Make that Matt Goldstein. He tries to get to Pat Bray. He does. But the race is won by Matt on a possible icing call. Kept in the zone by the Stingrays again. Sean turns around. Shot on goal. Good save. Rebound obviously is pounced on. Nice play by Jason Boag to pounce the rebound. And as a result, play will go to his stick side. Now Jason Boag had the opportunity to pick the goalie. Had to pick the team. We'll fill it tonight for actually. As both teams needed the goalie sub tonight. And Jason Boag was given a chance to play either for the Stingrays or the Bladerunners. He chose to play for the Bladerunners, so I'm not sure what the logic there was. As the Bladerunners, I understand, is actually a team that's actually lower in the standings, probably face more shots on goal. But Jason Boag decided to play for the Bladerunners, and at this point, he's down 4-0. Shot by Matt goes wide. Now it's Pat Bray. Pat to Sean. Sean comes in. Shot on goal, blocked aside. Cassidy now will put a punch out of the zone, and she does. All the way across. And Tommy Carroll comes in. Tommy's shot goes wide. The key you see here, obviously, if you watch this game right now, is speed. The speed of the Stingrays is evident here. They get the balls quicker and faster. They're beating players to the ball with a natural speed, and then in turns creates more possession time for the Stingrays as well too. Now Pat Bray in the zone, comes around. Pat Bray waits. Around the corner goes Pat Bray down to Matt Goldstein. Centering pass does not connect. Kept in by Sean Fosbinder. Shot actually almost goes on net by Sean. Actually, it was more of a jump in the zone and down the corner. And fighting. Here she goes and now punches out of the zone. And Tommy Carroll chased the ball in his own zone here. But here we go. 9:20 to go in this fourth period of action. Score right now is 4-0. Centering pass, the shot. Nice play by Matt to Ann, who was all alone in front. Her shot was wide of the net. So Ann left all alone. Almost made it 5-0 here. Now Jen Payne across. Jen now waits. Looks for an opportunity here. Nothing there so far. Centering pass loose. Nick Mosier's shot. Saved by Jason, who was screened actually. And the ball was punched out of the zone to Andrew Grant. Grant will try to dump it back in. Controlled there by Matt Goldstein up the Stingrays. Matt all the way across. Nice play by Ann to knock it down. Over to Sean. Sean's shot from the neutral zone area is wide. Simon Cantor now in his own zone, slot area. All the way across to Nick Mosier. Did not connect. Tommy Carroll returns to the Stingrays. Counter attack by Tommy Carroll. Simon Cantor now in his own zone. Across to Josh Cup. Make that Andrew Grant, defensive partner. Shot on goal. Saved by Jason Boag there. The point by Matt Goldstein. And now Nick Mosier tries to battle back. Nick in the zone now. He's got Simon Cantor breaking the net if someone sees it in time. But Tommy Carroll now has Simon Cantor covered up as Nick Mosier now battles with David Altschuler in the corner here for the Bladerunners. Nick and David, good battle here. Good clean battle. Nick wins the battle though, comes across to Simon. Ooh, he had a great chance to get a shot on goal. The ball did not get to his stick though. And now I believe it's offsides, the call here. Well, actually, I'm not sure what the call was, but whatever it was, the brawl will stay in. Okay, a good play by Tom Van Haren there. So the ball was brought in by their own player. It's not an offsides. It will stay in the zone for the Bladerunners because Ann brought the ball back into her own zone. It's not an offsides. Great play by great visual play there by Tom to catch that and overrule the call and keep the zone draw in the zone of the Stingrays. No leave the zone here. Bladerunners now punch it back in the corner here. Dave Altschuler. Jen Payne now. in the corner to Dan Klein, but the ball gets over a stick. Dan a little frustrated the ball wouldn't stay still for him. Jen Payne now looking for an opportunity here. Kept in the zone temporarily, but now out. Ryan now all the way across, blocked by Dan Klein. Neutral zone play here. Bob will not dump it in. Dump back out again to Simon Cantor. Simon now comes in. Simon shot, save, rebound loose. Dan Klein can't get to it though. Punch out of the zone. So the Bladerunners have to clear the ball here as David Altschuler now will come across, all the way across to Mike Finley. Mike Finley waits, shot, and a goal! Mike shot, beat Jason Block. I believe it trickled in. Assist by David Altschuler. Nice play by David there. And now it's the 5th goal there for the Stingrays, and then now lead by a score of 5-0. Again, good play there by David Altschuler. Good shot by Mike Finley. We're back here with part 2 of period forward material here on the DCHL network. And as we sit down here looking at Mike Finley score the last goal here for the Stingrays right before our timeout here. Our timeout has been called actually officially by one of those two teams here. I'm not sure who called timeout, but a timeout was taken here. And Scott Lynn will not go back to his bench to talk to his teammates here. The last goal was Mike Finley from at least David Altschuler. And with 6:11 to go here in this final period of action here in the first game of 3. 4th period of action here. It's the Stingrays 5 and the Bladerunners 0. So off that timeout and the goal, neutral zone draw here for Marcus. On the draw will be Ryan and Simon. Both teams that can see it can spend a lot of energy out there as well. A lot of fatigue there, a lot of sweat there, a lot of wet shirts, so to speak, out there. A lot of calories burned here on your MDHL. Game 1 of game 3 here. Now the ball punched back out of the zone. Dan Klein can't get it in. Simon Cantor gets it to Dan. Can't control it, but now he gets it. Dan's shot is put aside by Simon Cantor actually. Andrew Grant keeps it in. His shot goes wide. Wendy now waits. Punches in the zone where Simon Cantor has it. Centering pass, and the shot was blocked. Now Ryan, 3-on-2. All the way to Mike Finley. Finley waits all the way across to Barb, who's always seems to be all by herself here. Barb now back to Ryan. Oh, another great play by Barb, but Ryan missed the one-timer. Now a one-timer by Mike Finley, saved aside by Jason Blog. Barb keeps it in though, behind the net. Now centering pass across it goes. Kept in and out. Not anymore out as Simon Cantor comes across. That possibly could have been a penalty there, but no call made. Simon Cantor comes across, shot on goal coming. And it's wide. Now it's Wendy, centering pass, does not connect. Kept in by Josh Cup, his shot is blocked. Barb now waits, and she'll come down the ice here as Mike Finley comes around now. Mike waits, gets around, comes in, shoots, and shot goes wide. Barb now in the corner to Ryan, his shot, it goes wide actually. I think it hit wide, hit the pipe and it went wide here. More pressure here by Mike Finley. His shot again goes wide. 3 great chances here deep in the crease area by Stingrays. Hasn't gone through yet. Now one pass to Barb, but Paul gets by her stick. Now Mike Finley scores. Great play there as Scott Lynn kept the ball in the net, in the zone. Punched it in deep, and Mike Finley deflects by the goaltender. Great play and great pressure by that line there. And the goal goes to Mike Finley, but the work was done by Barb and Scott Lynn there. So that goal makes it now 6-0. Official scoring, I believe, is going to be Mike Finley from Scott Lynn and Barb. And it's now 6-0 in favor of the Stingrays 2.5. 4 minutes left to go here this game. Dominated the scoreboard. And on the position time and stats-wise by Stingrays 2.5. Now Stingrays trying to get the ball back in the zone here. All the way across. Nice play by Simon Cantor. Simon waits. He gets it in 2-on-2 with Nick. Nope. Ball is lost. And now it's Sean Fallsbein the other way around. Sean's shot high and wide. Loose ball. But Josh Kump was there to help get the ball away from the goaltender area here to keep it from going in. Josh now being pressured by Ann here. And all the way across the net. Matt Goldstein now circles around. Matt, ball punched away, but Sean Fallsbein has it now. Sean, all the way across. Jenny Payne, kept it in by Tommy Carroll. Jenny Payne again. They're trying to get it out. She does. Simon Cantor chips the ball in the zone. Across it goes. Kept in. And Nick Mosier's shot. Good save. Rebound is loose. Nick has it. Ball kicked away. And Sean Foster will get the ball out of the zone here. Now Ann dumps it all the way across. Actually, can't get the ball across though. David Alshore has it now. David will dump it in. Jen Payne now in her own zone. Up the floor to make that was Cassidy to Jen actually. Now Jen has the ball now. Jen waits, circles, comes around, poked aside by Sean Fausbinder. Sean now, all the way across to Matt Goldstein. Matt Goldstein and Sean Fausbinder. Sean back to Matt, shot on goal, saved and held on to by goalie Jason Blog. The camera has to catch up on this fast-paced action. Stingrays 2.5, plenty of speed here, and sometimes even I can't keep up with the speed and the play of action here. The camera was a little bit behind schedule there on that save. So, 2 minutes to go here in this first game. The draw will be on Jason Block's side. The only question left now is, will the Stingrays 2.5 get that shutout for Jason Stetler? Back to the point. David's shot, save, rebound is loose. Comes around, Matt Goldstein shot, save again. Loose again. 3 great saves there by Jason Block. The ball's punched down the line. It could be icing, it's on crease though. And now Matt Goldstein. All the way across to Sean Fausbinder. His shot on goal, wide, rebound loose. All the way down. That's not deflected. No icing is the call here. So 90 seconds to go here. Tommy Carroll. The question remains: will there be a shutout tonight? This first game of the day. Matt Goldstein comes in. Matt waits. Ball punched aside, punched back in. Cassidy Proctor can't keep it out of the zone. She actually gets out of the zone actually. To David Altschuler, who's going to go back to his own zone here. David now across to Tommy Carroll. 1:05 to go, and Stingrays try to kill the last minute and a half of the game here. Now Sean Foster comes in, shot and a goal! Sean Fausbinder gets around a defender, his shot goes in. It's now the extra point on top. It's now 7-0 with 50 seconds to go here in this game. The exclamation point by Sean Fausbinder makes it now 7-0 in favor of the Stingrays 2.5. Final 40 seconds of action here. Sean Fausbinder on the draw. Back to Scott Lynn. Scott just killing time now. All the way across to Barb. Barb comes in the zone. Barb waits, centering pass. Jason Block can't get to it. Loose Paul. Simon Cantor. Can you get it out? The answer is no. Sean's shot. Mid save by Jason Block there. Matt Goldstein with 15 seconds left to go in this game here. Back to Sean. Sean comes around. Shot of pass is blocked and get out of the zone. That might do it here with 7 seconds to go here in this game. Told to just kill the clock here, and that's what Pat Bates going to do here. And there it is, the final score in game 1. Stingrays 2.57 and the Bladerunners 0. Waiting for the shots on goal here in the fourth period by Marcus. Will get to me here. The shots on goal coming up here very momentarily by Marcus is 13-6 favor of the Stingrays, I'm assuming. So there you go, 13-6 here. I believe the final shot on goal will be 48-25. My math's correct here. So thank you for joining us for the first of 3 games here. The first game is taken by the Stingrays 2.5 as they shut out the Bladerunners. Final score of 7-0. We're back here with game number 2 here on the DCHL MDHL network.